I'm gonna be the best I can.
Hello, I'm Georgina Bruce.
And I'm Sam Murray.
And welcome to St Mary's Middle School. Here at St Mary's, we are committed to making our school as eco-friendly as possible.
We've been working with local community group BEST to educate our pupils on saving energy, reducing waste and recycling.
I wanna be a busy man. I wanna see a change in the future. I'm gonna make the best of what I have.
We are bidding for funds to allow us to install photovoltaic cells on roofs of several local community buildings.
BEST is a group in the village of Belford in North Northumberland, and it stands for Belford Energy Saving Together, and it's a community organisation made up of local people that's dedicated to saving energy and looking at renewable energies.
I'm here with Dr. David Morrison at Belford's House of the Future to ask him why he recently installed solar panels.
We need energy. The most reliable source of energy nowadays is the sun, because that's there most of the time anyway. And it doesn't raise the carbon footprint, it doesn't do anybody any harm. So it's the obvious source, and now we can do it.
We're here at Belford Medical Practice with our Chair of Governors, Dr. Moss. So Dr. Moss, how did you get involved with the bid?
We were approached at the practice by Nikki Forshaw from BEST to ask whether we'd be interested in being involved in a community project looking at energy preservation, lowering energy costs and the development of alternative energy sources in Belford.
Dr. David Gill, how will the installation of solar panels help this practice?
I think there would be two main effects. One is obviously the greater environmental effect of protecting the environment, but locally for us, any reduction in expense on power and electricity, the savings we could make from that we could plough back into the practice to protect our resources and hopefully provide extra services.
This is the Belford Community Club. Mr. Dodd, you're a member of the Community Club. What are your opinions on the bid put forward by BEST?
Well, I'm very much in favour of it. You can see the size of the building. Building of this size takes a lot of heating and a lot of money to run. Solar panels will be, if we can get them, will be a really good resource for the building, for the community.
This is the Bellevue Daycare Centre. And we're with Mr. Harrison, one of the managers of the charity.
Can you tell us the role that the Bellevue Centre plays in the community?
Yeah, but Bellevue provides services for all the people in Belford and around Belford. Everything from our daycare centre to transport, housing, office space, rooms to rent, you name it, we do it as a charity.
What will a successful bid mean to the centre?
The difference installing PV panels here will mean to us as a charity is twofold. One will be able to demonstrate to the whole community that set a very good example of how we want to encourage energy efficiency. And the other obvious benefit to us is a cost saving, which means that we'll have more money to spend on our charitable services.
We're sitting at the moment in the Erskine United Reformed Church. This is Ferguson Hall! What will solar panels mean to the Ferguson Hall in the church?
The Ferguson Hall is under the same umbrella as the United Reformed Church, and it's a valuable asset to the church and it's a valuable asset to the village.
The PV panels generate energy off-grid, which means we don't have to pay bills to anyone else, which means we can use those savings within the community. And also, not only does it save us money by not paying those bills, we can also use it to generate income through the feed-in tariff.
As a place of worship, we at times need to heat it, particularly in the winter, and it's important for us as a church to conserve the world's resources as much as possible and to use those energy resources wisely.
If you had solar panels on your school, what would you do with them?
We'd have more energy to use for these musical instruments,
You could buy new computers.
playground equipment. We could also use some money for funds for our movie night.
We could use money to spend on trips for school.